Think you believe she doesn't care? Think again. The silence is eating away at her more than you realize. At first, she carries on as if nothing has changed, living her life and pretending that your absence doesn't matter. But deep down, she feels the void. The moment you stopped chasing her, the moment you stopped proving your worth, everything shifted. The longer you remain silent, the more it twists her mind into a maze of doubts and questions. Soon, she's left wondering, did I misread him? Why isn't he chasing me? Have I really lost him forever? And when those unsettling thoughts start to creep in, panic sets in. She once believed she had all the time in the world, that you'd always be there waiting. But now she finds herself watching from the sidelines, overthinking every detail. It's in that quiet detachment that the roles reverse, and suddenly, she's the one who begins to chase. When you're hurt by someone you care about, your instinct might be to react, to demand answers, to show your pain, and to force her to understand how much she's affected you. But that's exactly what she expects. She's anticipating your emotional response, your desperate need for closure, and your frantic chase. Instead, the real power move lies in silence. When she gets no reaction at all, no sign of the expected turmoil, it leaves her confused and questioning everything. Why isn't he reacting? Did he ever truly care? Is he already over me? Each unanswered moment forces her to sit alone with her thoughts, stripped of any external validation. It isn't about playing games. It's about holding on to your self-worth and refusing to waste it on someone who doesn't truly appreciate you. Too many times, when a man feels hurt, he tries to chase harder or lash out, hoping to make her feel guilty or to prove his value. But in doing so, he only gives her more power. By chasing, you're confirming her importance. By getting emotional, you're showing that she still controls your feelings. The true move is to do the opposite, to withdraw and focus on yourself. Instead of trying to win her back or convince her that you still care, you shift your attention inward, investing in your growth and your own goals. This unexpected silence confounds her because she assumed you'd always be available, that you'd react the way she expected. When you vanish, she's left questioning everything. Did I miscalculate? Is he really over me? And in that moment, the balance of power tilts in your favor. As the silence continues, every unanswered message makes her overthink. Every quiet moment breeds uncertainty, and each passing day forces her to confront the possibility that she might be losing you. At first, she may try to act unaffected, pretending not to notice, refusing to text first, and putting on a calm facade. Yet internally, she's haunted by memories of when you were there, scrolling through old messages, checking your stories, and wondering if there's still a spark between you. When her usual tactics of sending casual messages or posting provocative photos fail to draw a reaction from you, she begins to test the waters. She might casually reach out, or even post pictures with someone else, all in a desperate bid to see if you'll respond with even a hint of jealousy or concern. But a man who understands his worth recognizes these moves as little more than attempts to reclaim control. Instead of falling for the bait, you remain composed, allowing her to prove her sincerity through genuine effort rather than fleeting gestures. Over time, as she starts to feel the pressure of uncertainty, witnessing you move forward, thriving in your own space, and refusing to be drawn back into a cycle of chasing, you'll notice a subtle shift. The initial bravado fades and regret begins to creep in. She starts to replay old memories, questioning whether she overlooked the ways you made her feel safe, valued, and important. The realization that you once provided stability now haunts her as she confronts the possibility that she might have taken you for granted. Even if she doesn't reach out immediately, she's likely to keep tabs on you, checking your social media, asking mutual friends about your life, and searching for signs that you might still care. When she sees you flourishing without her, the pang of regret turns into a deep-seated panic, a fear that someone else might appreciate you in ways she never did. In a final attempt to salvage what once was, she might overcompensate, suddenly showering you with attention or even suggesting that you remain friends. But make no mistake, if she's proposing friendship, it's not because she values a genuine connection. It's a safety net, a way to keep you around as a backup. At this juncture, if you've maintained your composure and stayed true to your worth, you have every right to decide whether to let her back in or continue moving forward on your own terms. This entire journey isn't about manipulating her or winning a game. It's about rediscovering yourself, reclaiming your power, and refusing to chase validation from someone who once took you for granted. In the end, the real victory isn't found in having her chase you or in playing a game of emotional tug-of-war. It's in realizing that your value isn't dependent on her reactions, that your self-worth is rooted in who you are, and that by holding your ground, you've gained more than just her attention. You've gained respect for yourself.